Hello, welcome back to Mo's Minute. I am here in Salinas, and I am at the Garden of Memories Memorial Park, visiting the grave of John Steinbeck. So, John Steinbeck was from this area. He was born here in Salinas in February of 1902. Graduated from Salinas High School in 1919. His mom was a teacher, and his dad was actually the treasurer of Monterey County for a while. He went to Stanford for a bit, and then he dropped out, and he moved to New York City to write. And writing became his swan song. We all know Steinbeck. We all read The Grapes of Wrath. I didn't like it, but maybe I'll try to read it again. And Cannery Row, which we'll talk about later, and Tortilla Flat, Travels with Charlie, Of Mice and Men, East of Eden. So, he had a distinguished life. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1962 after writing Winter of Our Discontent, which was his last novel. He won the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1964. He won the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction. Grapes of Wrath is considered his best novel, or I guess you could say his best novel, and it was actually basically commissioned because of articles he wrote for the newspaper about the Hoovervilles. He also worked for Spreckles Sugar Farm, so my faithful viewers, remember me talking about Spreckles, so yeah, there's another connection to Spreckles. So a lot of his novels took place in the area or were inspired by the area and by the people that he met, especially of Mice and Men, because they were laborers. So, he did marry 3 times. He had 2 children, and he wrote 33 novels. He wrote short stories. He also worked as a war correspondent, first for the New York Herald Tribune for World War II, and then later he went to Vietnam. One of his sons was fighting in Vietnam, and so he went to Vietnam as a war correspondent. When he was serving as a war correspondent for World War II, he was with Douglas Fairbanks Jr.'s beach raid campaigns with the paratroopers, and he was injured with shrapnel and suffered psychological trauma with what he saw and what he experienced. And so when he came back, he started writing screenplays. So he wrote some Hitchcock movies. So everything around here is Steinbeck. We got here from John Street. There's the Steinbeck House, which is a restaurant and a museum nearby that I'll take a picture of. It's not open today, but I'll take a picture of it. There's the Steinbeck Museum. So yeah, we're definitely here paying homage to one of the great American novelists. So thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for future episodes of Mo's Minute. Bye!